catch a flight, change the weather, and I promise forever.
Hey everybody, I'm back with another video. This is just gonna be a cute little short little video showing people how I curl my locks. When I'm at school, everybody loves my curly locks, and when I'm at home, everybody loves my curly locks. Everybody's always asking me, how do you do it, how do you do it, how do you do it? And when I tell them I literally just do this at night and go to sleep, wake up in the morning, take them out, people are like, what the heck, you don't use pipe cleaners, you don't use nothing? No, the only thing I use is literally my hair and rubber bands. They're optional, but I use them to make my hair like stay better. There's two methods for this. Both methods are kind of the same. One is just a little more tedious than the other, but both really give you very, very good curls, and they're both overnight things. So yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's just get into it. The first thing I do, I've already done this step because this is my freshly dyed hair, but the first thing I do before I ever do any of these curling methods is I always put leave-in conditioner in my hair. I always like moisturize my hair and my scalp, and I always spritz my hair with a little water just to get it a little damp. I feel like hair needs to be a little moist and moisturized for curls to be able to form and hold, and also like it makes my curls moisturized, soft, cute, and it just makes my hair feel good, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the first thing that I do before I do any of this. Now I'm gonna show you the first method first. It gives really cute tight curls. The curls last a lot longer. So yeah, first method is this one. The first method, I'm going to grab a chunk of hair. Usually, I don't know, I just eyeball it. It just depends on how thick your locks are. I have like micro locks, so I just grab like a little section, and then I take 2 locks at a time, and I grab those first 2 locks and I wrap them around all of the other locks I have. So with this method, you're literally just curling your hair with your own hair. Like your hair acts as the pipe cleaners, like how people use pipe cleaners. And after you're finished with those 2 and you get to the end, grab 2 more locks, start wrapping them around the base again. So you're literally just wrapping your hair around your hair all of the way up. When you're getting a little bit high up, you're gonna push that hair that you've done down to make some room for the other ones, and then keep on grabbing 2 at a time. The hair is getting in the way. keep on grabbing 2 at a time and wrapping it. Now once you get to the last 2, you're going to wrap them around like you've been doing the other ones, but you're going to wrap them down this way because there's no other ones to go around going up, so you're going to go around going down. If that makes sense. You should have like this little like long protruded bantu knot. You're going to have this long bantu knot, and you can either wrap this in a couple of rubber bands, like to keep down the 2 that you just wrapped. You can either tie it with 2 rubber bands, or if your hair stays, some people's hair stays like that, you don't have to put rubber bands around it. But I end up putting rubber bands around it because I be doing a lot of twisting and turning in my sleep. It does not stay, and girl, yeah. But that's not the method I'm gonna be doing today because that's gonna take too long and I'm lazy. Okay, so the whole time I did end up doing this method, but that's because I explain it later in the clip, but I woke up and my hair was still super duper wet because I forgot I literally shampooed, washed, dyed, conditioned, rinsed my entire head like literally right before I did this method. So my hair did not dry at all when the morning came. So I was like, okay, so since I gotta wait more time anyway for my hair to dry, I might as well do the first method because I do like the first method better anyways for how it makes my hair turn out. So yeah, just sitting here looking dumb, gagged myself, wow. Okay, so as you can tell, I did the first method actually, but at least I did get to show you guys both methods. But I did the first method and this is how it's sitting. 2 disclaimers. Number 1, when you are about to do these methods, I said damp your hair, like just get it a little spritzy, just a little tiny bit damp. Do not drench your hair. If you drench your hair and you wake up in the morning, your hair will still be wet. When you pull it out to get that curl, it will just fall flat. You will have no curl formed. Your hair has to be dry for a curl to be formed, for a curl to hold. If you wake up in the morning and your hair is still wet, you will not have any curls. It's no shade. So when I say make your hair damp, it's literally just to give the curls, just to give your hair the ability to form a curl and hold it. And once it's dry, that's the hold, like that's what holds it. So do not drench your hair. With that, if you have a very liquidy leave-in conditioner, or like your hair gets really wet when you put in your leave-in conditioner, that can be your water. Because I know sometimes I use 2 different leave-in conditioners. Sometimes one is really thick, so I'll put like a little tiny spritz of water just to make it a little more damp, but one I have is like really liquidy, a really liquidy leave-in conditioner. So when I use that one, baby, it's no shade, I don't be using any water. And you know, my bonnet or my scarf will help like soak up the excess conditioner and stuff, and then my hair absorbs the other stuff. And so when I wake up, it just be moisturized, healthy, and dry. When I use water, I literally do a tiny spray, like a little mist, just to get the outside like a little wet, just to get it a little, like, if you don't know what I mean, you know what I mean. So another thing, girl, sleeping with these in, it ain't for the weak. Watch your tension, watch how tightly you do it. Don't do something you can't handle, or you will be in that bed tossing and turning and crying until you wake up in the morning. Sometimes I'll be dang near wanting to sleep on my face because of how, like, the tension, yeah. But for me, I won't be taking mine out. It is the next day, but I won't be taking mine out until maybe tomorrow morning or tonight, because like I said at the beginning of this video, I had freshly washed, conditioned, dyed my hair, so my hair was like very wet, like it was soaked. And I have locks, so it does not dry that fast at all. Girl, my hair be taking like 2 days to dry sometimes. Like it gets bad. So I will come back when my hair is dry. But yes, when you do this normally, starting with dry hair and then like just dampening it, it does it overnight. This is just, I don't know why I chose to show y'all this tutorial when I'm freshly dyed. So yeah, I'll come back to y'all when I'm taking mine out so y'all can see what it gives. Now for the method that I'm going to do, that goes a lot faster, is we're going to take a long section. It goes faster because you're covering a lot more hair at a time. We're going to take a long section and we're literally just going to braid that tightly into 3 braids. Or not 3 braids. We're just going to braid it tightly into 1 braid. So, and braid it tightly. Like, you want the braid to be tight so that when it dries, it's a tight braid that will, you know, come out very crinkly. And after you have your braid in, you're going to roll your braid up. So roll it up into like a little burrito. You're gonna roll your braid up. And so your braid should be in like a bantu knot, basically, in the top of your head. Then I hold mine with rubber bands because there's no way this is just gonna hold by itself. I don't know how y'all do it. Mine cannot. But then you just hold it, usually 2 rubber bands take it for me, and you do that to the rest of your hair. You do the braid makes your hair crinkly, but rolling it up makes the curls like a little more have more volume, and it also helps the ends curl, because sometimes when you braid your hair down and then put a rubber band at the end, you have crinkly hair, but then the ends be like straight, and it looks really bad to me. So yeah, we're gonna do this to the rest of our hair. And sometimes if I get to the end and it has like straight pieces, I kind of go back to the first method I used, and I'll like wrap these around the base, like wrap these around my braid to kind of get them to curl, and then I wrap my braid up like a burrito. Sometimes the front of my hair will hold the curls, won't hold the curls well. The back of my hair won't really hold the curls well, but the middle will. So I put the first method in the back, like the really tight method in the back. I put the really tight method in like the front, and then I do the normal braid out method in the middle. So just adapt it to how you like it, adapt it, freestyle, do what you want, but those are really like the main 2 methods that I use. And sometimes I mix and match them, or sometimes I do all of the first method, or sometimes I do all of the second method. so this is how it looks at the end. For both methods, you're just gonna have little balls in your head, no shade. For this method, it's gonna be like little balls. For the other method, it's gonna be like little like Vienna sausages. But this is how it looks at the end. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a headscarf on it and then my bonnet on it so that I can look tea. And then I'll come back in the morning when I take these out and show you guys the finishing touch. Just popping in. This is me before going into bed. I got all my hair wrapped up in this scarf, and this is how it's gonna be until the morning. So my hair is finally curly, you all. Finally curly. Yeah, I'm so happy with my hair. I love doing my curls in my hair. I do my curls like every other week, because also the thing is, like, when these curls fall and like when they start being less like curls, it still keeps your hair with so much volume. It still makes your hair like wavy and like full. Like, bro, like this style, baby, I recycle this style all the time because it's so cute and it's so me too. Like, I feel like I express myself with my hair, my clothes, everything, and this just brings out my fun, spontaneous, just wonderful personality that I like to exude. So yes, I'm so happy with how it turned out. I really hope that you guys do this method. Once again, don't drench that hair, baby. Make sure it's a little bit damp, because that's what I will say. If you do want to do this on your wash day, because I know a lot of girls love to do their hair maintenance and hair like curls and stuff on their wash day, it's still doable. Just make sure that you dry your hair for the most part, like just so that it's only damp. I was dumb and did this stuff when my hair was like pretty much still soaking wet. That's why it took me days and days and days for my hair to dry. Just dry your hair with like a towel first, blow dry it first a little bit, just to make sure that your hair is only damp so that you can really get into what you want to get into. But other than that, thank you guys for watching so much. Please tell me what methods you guys use, or if you're going to try this overnight method. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. Have a nice day.